Howdy, folks.
Howdy, folks.
Today we're going to build a welding cart, but after we open this package. Let's open that package.
Full snap.
We got a package from J. Marciano. Let's see what's in here. This came to my P.O. box. I hope it's something exciting.
Drive works. It's a speed sensor.
Sway bar bushing. Hey, check that out.
That is pretty cool. Look at that.
Some new Cherokee sway bar bushings. I'm going to have to use that at some point. Thank you, J. Marciano. We appreciate it. All right, and back to welding cart build. You ready for this?
Sure. Matt's got an idea and I got one.
Jeremy wanted to build a welding cart of his own, so I thought, I'll build one too. Here's my idea. Let's see what Jeremy has.
So, I have an idea. I've been trying to describe it to him, but I ain't drawn it out yet, so therefore he hadn't seen it. But this is what I want to build. It's super complicated. He doesn't even understand what I'm trying to say here. So, hopefully, am I drawing this upside down? How am I drawing this?
Upside down. Go.
I don't know that I'm that good. All right, square. That'd be the welder. Oh man, I'm backwards, guys. I don't know if I can do this. All right, let's try. Whoop, whoop. Am I doing good here?
He's trying to make a welding cart really complicated, it looks like.
Look at that!
He has to
How
do everything complicated.
freaking cool would that be? The welding cart like that, you got your shelf right here. You got your little hook for your wires to sit on.
Now how do you put
This is gonna be a
How do you put
Tigla.
wheels on the bottom of that?
Don't worry about the small things, my friend.
We're gonna put wheels on these points right here.
Well, maybe we'll go like put a donkey leg thing or something on there or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're good at improvising. But you got your cables here. How many bottles do you got for that thing? One bottle? We got to put a bottle thing on the back here.
Oh, I forgot.
So we're going to have this little...
I don't even have a bottle.
Yeah, I know. So we're going to have this little bottle right here. Then TIG rods. We're going to have some TIG rod holsters that are going to come up the side right here and have that. And it's going to be super cool. There's going to be like a shelf or something right here in the center.
Your drawing is terrible.
Well, I'm not an artist.
This is what he's trying to draw, folks.
Let's see if Matt can relay it. What my brain is thinking. There you go. That's pretty good.
Welding. This is the welder in here, and then this is cut out on the inside.
See, if you could figure out my drawing and you can draw that, so the folks got it too. We're good. Don't forget the tank.
Oh.
It's gonna be a tank back there.
We're
bro.
gonna have to make this a little bigger so that we can put a welding tank. This is for my TIG welder. It's gonna have to sit back here like this, I guess. All right, let's get started. We don't have much time to waste. It's already 8 o'clock. Did you know that?
Well, I didn't know I did. We're on a timeline on this one.
See what you got.
It's gonna be like lifting an axle up on a workbench. This is 9. Right there.
What's that you say?
What's that you say? World's largest caster. What is the rating on this? 3,500 pounds. We're putting 100 pounds on it.
We got 2,000 pound 1 ton casters for this sucker. It might get heavy, you never know.
Yeah, we're only putting 1 on it though. No. But so this is 9 inches. Our overall height we want the bottom to be is 25. So subtract 9 makes 16. Then we want it to flare at the side of roughly 8 inches. So we're back at like 24 inches.
He doesn't know math.
Roughly 24 inches.
You're saying this needs to be 24 inches?
That's to the... If we want this to come down and hide some of this non-so-sexiness.
The wheel would actually be
Countersunk up in
just
it.
kind of sticking out the bottom like that.
Well, how tall this is.
Yeah.
If it's right there, so when the spinny one.
Clear. Okay. So
Yeah.
so it would have to be sticking out like this.
Yeah, like perfectly.
Clear the spring too. That one has a spring as well.
We can still give it an inch.
It's gonna be more like this.
Ah, shut up. It'll be 1 inch. It's not my fault you got casters off of a dozer. Who else's TIG welder cart has suspension on it?
So these casters are off of these toolboxes. Harbor Freight toolbox. I didn't need them for the one that I put in the house.
There's an inch. There's an inch. It's all hung up. Real life. That's interesting. I just sucked a bug in. How many bugs you got in here, man? They built their workbench and countersunk this in, and these were on the perimeter of the workbench. It's so cool.
Why?
For measuring or looking cool or badassery.
I don't get it.
Because he fabricates with a 35-foot tape measure.
Okay, we had to recalculate.
So the casters are going to have like a flat for them to bolt to, roughly 1 inch up on both ends. You know an old Singer sewing machine, son?
Alright, here's how you make an arch. You hold your hand still, don't move your wrist, and just move your elbow. So we're going to start here and end here. You ready? There we go. That's what we're doing right there. Let's cut it! Hey,
Where's the laser thing, bro?
tell them about
How hot that is? That's going to cool off before then. So if you want to match two pieces like perfectly, get them aligned the best you can. And then clamp them together, tack weld them together, bolt them together, anything you can. Like in this case, we're going to have one or two of these. So once we drill one, we can hook it together and make two, and also we have two identical plates. In this case, I clamped it one way, ground these two sides, spun it around, clamped it again, and now everything is like perfectly the same. So these are going to be two identical pieces. The same thing with these caster pieces here. We got two
And
of
on
these.
this, we had to make the this piece a little wider. We had to make the cart a little wider than we wanted, just so that these would clear as they spin. But it'll give me more space to store stuff on the welding cart.
And it'd probably be a little bit more stable being a little wider. Seriously, temp gauge. I want to see if it's like
It's hot.
hot.
It is hot. We ain't got time.
Time. We on the clock. This was not a challenge. Look how freaking sexy this thing is.
This is a timed challenge.
That right there is some sexiness. So, look at that. Don't go crazy, you're just tack welding.
Whoa, I forgot to turn the gas on.
Hold on, folks.
We're building a TIG welding cart with
A MIG
a
welder?
MIG welder. Is that not ironic?
Well, I mean, it can be, could be, might be, probably should be. How would you ever TIG weld without the proper TIG welding cart? See, you got to start somewhere. It's like chicken or the egg, man. Can't have one without the other. Orange County choppers, freaking Jesse James, all of them would be proud of us. It's cool, I got it, bro. I got it, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Holy cow.
I was trying to blow that fire out through my helmet.
Oh, it's heavy. Cast. Oh, God, it's gonna cut me. It ain't hot. Whoa.
An old iMac. You ready to put
Them
that on?
casters, bro. I mean, I am so jealous of them casters.
What was that?
Hey, my brand new welder. Drop shit on the floor.
Check that out. Woohoo! Check it out, guys. Alright, so this is just the shell. Just a prototype, basically. Proof of concept. We had a couple of hours to kill, and this is what we came up with. Honestly, we don't know anything about TIG welding. So we need some input from you guys. What else could we use on this cart for all of our TIG accessories? But we're going to wrap this video up tonight, and eventually we will keep on adding to this and make it usable in the future.
So on this particular machine, you're going to have a gas bottle. So here's the gas input. We put this back here, this plate, thinking that it's going to go here. We might end up having to put another plate to hold the bottle, maybe put a ring where the bottle doesn't rattle. And then we're going to have to do something here towards the back of it so we can strap the bottle for safety. So as we get to that point and figure out what we're going to need there, and then on the side of going to need welding rods, there's going to be big tubes that come along with a couple different welding rods that we're going to need. Maybe we drill and bore some holes here, or take a plasma cutter, cut a couple out, or whatever we need. I guess stainless and different size steel ones, I guess. I don't know. So, and then we'll have to put a floor in that, and they'll come right up the side. Or maybe we put them on the side right here. Maybe y'all's input's going to tell us what we need to do. We run them down the side and leave the foot pedal right there, and maybe you're going to tell us we need a tungsten sharpener on the side of this thing. Who knows? But it's super cool right now. It needs a big BleepinJeep sticker though.
And we're gonna have a floor. Did you say about the floor?
No, I hadn't said it yet, but
Gotta have some kind of a floor here or a little shelf for other items down below, which will stiffen it up as well. Because right now, it's still a little wobbly.
It's tack welded. It's got literally what?
Four
12?
tacks.
It's got 4 on each front and back, and then 4 underneath. So it's got, what is that? 12 tack welds holding the wheel.
4 and 4 is 8.
4 and 4 plus 4. Total of 12. There's 12. There's 4 on the top and 4 on each one, you goober. He says I can't do math, but it ain't that unreal. I mean, the floor is more, the floor is not as level as the thing is. So, but it's got to have a handle too, because we're gonna end up like punching our spears here. This is like, so we got to have some kind of cool handle.
I like these as places to hang your stuff, and if you had a handle there, you wouldn't necessarily be able to do that.
Yeah,
So I'm leaning towards bolting it down and just using the handle that's already here.
Yeah, and hey, you'll figure that out when you punch this like 3 or 4 times.
Well, we definitely need to take that point down a little bit. It's quite sharp.